guys, it's your girl Talana and welcome back! Hello lovelies! Today we are going to be talking about some more college advice. Today we're going to be talking about the things that you should bring to college. A little bit of knowledge on me. I am currently a junior at the University of Arizona. I am majoring in psychology and minoring in marketing. Okay, so these are the most essential things that I personally think that you should bring to college. The first thing on the list is a planner. I literally could not live without a planner. I use it every day now. Even outside of school I use it. So in high school we always got planners for free. Never ever used one ever. You can hold a gun to my head and I still would not use a planner. In college you get your syllabus. It tells you the date that every single assignment the whole semester is due. So the best thing in the world so you never ever miss an assignment is to get a planner. I literally never ever forgot an assignment my whole first year because I had a planner. Literally the most helpful thing ever. Okay, the second thing I have, it depends on your dorm and whether or not you have carpet, is a handheld vacuum. And this is not mandatory. And none of these things on this list are mandatory. So for me, I always had carpet in my dorms. You could go borrow the dorm's vacuum whenever you wanted. However, it is very hard if you have to lug it upstairs. You can totally make it by. It's just, if you are a neat freak, then a handheld vacuum is so nice. Not the big one. Don't get a big vacuum for your dorm. That's gonna take up way too much space. Another thing is basic tools, and you will not think that you would actually need them. And by basic tools, I do not mean like a drill and a saw. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about, I had a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and some pliers. If your dorm actually lets you put holes in the wall, which most of them don't, then a hammer and batteries. I didn't plan to need batteries once I got there, which is something I should have planned for. And also, while we were on the topic of like hanging stuff on your wall, command hooks, command strips, period. Nothing else. Do not get putty. Do not get anything else. Command hooks are the only thing that will keep anything on your walls. Also, for using command hooks, if you want to hang up a tapestry and don't want to cut a hole in it, get 2 command hooks, stick them on the wall, and then get some twine and tie them and loops on both sides of the command hooks. Drape your tapestry over it. Works perfectly, no holes. This next one, I know it's gonna sound like overkill, but it's not. Get literally 10,000 phone chargers and a portable charger. I heard someone once say that they want to be rich enough to the point where they have a phone charger in every single outlet in their house, and I really wanted to embody that. My phone was always dead at all times. I had to have my phone on at all times because I had alarms for every single class that would go off. So if my phone was dead, then I wouldn't know to go to class and then I would miss it. And that's not something you want to do. Have like USBs that connect to your laptop for your phone and for your headphones if you have like wireless. And then portable chargers are always nice to have if you're going to class or a game or something or going out. In the electronics category, we're gonna go with a power strip. 1 or 2 power strips, and then I've also brought extension cords because you don't know where the outlets in your dorm will be until you get there. I had the problem where chargers wouldn't reach to my bed or to my desk or wherever I wanted to sit. Also, I feel like this kind of goes without saying, but there are a lot of people that did not have laptops when they went to college, but you do need a laptop 100%. I have not had one paper assignment due my entire experience in college. It has always been online. You turn all your homework in online. You have to have a laptop for the reason a lot of time you have to go take a laptop into class and take a test in class. You can get them from the library, you can rent them from the library. Make sure that it's small and not too heavy because you will have to carry it everywhere, and hopefully can hold a good charge because you do not ever want to be taking a test in class and have your laptop die. But there are limited outlets in your class, so be sure you do that, or just be like extra and bring a power strip to class so then everyone can charge their laptops. Mind blown. Dude, everyone would love you if you did that high key though. This kind of goes without saying for the next coming year, but this was useful even pre-pandemic. Cleaning wipes and hand sanitizer. It's easier to just have hand sanitizer there to wash your hands rather than walking to the bathroom every time you have to wash your hands. And cleaning wipes just to clean your desk. Next up is a printer. This is not mandatory. I'm gonna tell you it's not mandatory. If you live in a dorm, there are some dorms that have printers in them scattered around campus or a printing shop. However, if you don't want to go through all the struggles or it's unnecessarily difficult at your campus, then I would suggest having one. And people will also ask you to use it all the time, and that might be annoying, but try to make friends out of it. Next is a first aid kit. I luckily never had to use it, but it's just good to have one for emergencies, but at the very least just have band-aids in your room. I personally don't like to cook at all, but a lot of people do. I saw some people going like all out every single day making like 3-course meals in like our shared kitchen in the dorm. If you want to bring your own pans and pots and other stuff like that, if you really like to cook and do it often. A lot of dorms, they will lend you pots and pans to cook. Depending on where you go, I would always suggest having a rain jacket no matter what. The next, I feel like everyone will tell you, but it's literally so important, and the people that don't do it, they regret it so hard and it's so gross. Please, 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 please go get shower shoes. Get literally $2 flip-flops at Walmart or wherever you go. You do not want to go in a community bathroom and share that with 20 other people. Of course, get a shower caddy for all your shampoo, conditioner, etc. Also, halfway through the year, I got a bedside table, which is one of those little trays that hooks onto the edge of your bed, and so it's like for you to set your phone on, a water bottle while you're sitting in bed. So nice, literally used it all the time. You can get them on Amazon for pretty cheap, but they're really nice and pretty much work on any bed, I think. I heard someone else say this and I thought it was so good, so I have to throw it in. Get copies of all of your legal documents, so like birth certificate, social security, passport, etc. Make sure you have copies of all of those for when or if you want to get a job on campus or off campus. No one tells you about this. It might not just be my school, but U of A requires that you can't bring bags into football games, basketball games, etc. unless they're clear. So bring a clear fanny pack or a clear small backpack. Make sure you have those if that's a requirement for your schools. Now, this one's not mandatory at all, but I just found that it was nice for me. But since usually your beds are raised, I thought it would be a fun idea to make a little girl cave underneath my bed where I put a beanbag and lights and pictures and just kind of made it my own thing, because when you share a room with a roommate at all times, it's nice to have a little area that is just used. It's just a cute little area to hang out. So I got a beanbag, but a lot of people also get those little storage seats that you can get from like Target that you can lift up and put stuff in. Seats for other people are always a good idea because usually we'll have other people in your room. This one is so important because usually colleges don't have great water. Most people will tell you to get Brita filters, and I will tell you that Brita filters are not that good. My dad, he gave me a water test kit and told me to test the water from our sinks, from the drinking fountains, and from Brita filters. Shocker, they're all exactly the same. So the best thing I found was it's a LifeStraw Go Water filtered bottle. They're cute as. This is not sponsored, but I literally stand by this. The water tastes so freaking good in these water bottles. I swear to God, they're so good. Some other small things is I brought a lockbox. Like it could be like a little bank that you put change in or whatever, and anything valuable or anything that you just don't want anyone to have access to if they're in your room, because you will have people in your room at all times. Good thing to have a little safe spot for stuff, but I also recommend bringing absolutely nothing super valuable. It can totally get stolen. It can totally get broken. It's not mandatory, obviously, but you can get any type of lights for your room, like Christmas lights, but don't get any lights that are way too bright. I know there's a lot of lights that literally just are insanely bright. You might not be able to sleep with them on, or you might be able to and your roommate might not be, and that could cause problems. So just make sure the dimmest of lights. And then the last thing, but I feel this is like super important, is a mattress topper and a mattress cover. So a mattress cover covers the mattress because they're all shared by every single resident that lives in that dorm room. So gross. And then a topper, it's like a foam pad, it goes on top. So nice. My freaking dorm bed was so much more comfortable than my home bed because I had that foam pad on it. They're not trying to make these luxury dorms. They're not trying to bougie them up with super comfortable mattresses. Like, no, they are. You need the foam pad. Other than just generic organizing stuff, I feel like there's not really that many things that you won't hear in every single other YouTube video, so I wanted to keep it to stuff that you probably haven't heard or you don't hear as much. So anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on all my social media at Talana and let me know if you want to see more college related videos. And also let me know what college you're going to, or if you're going into college, etc, etc. Anywho, I will see you guys next week. Peace!